Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh crap. Let's go back here real quick. My channel. Okay. Alright. It looks like it's good now. So there's got a little thing right here. Maybe just like keep it in the corner somewhere. That is full screen. That is minimizing. Fuck me. Okay. So High Noon Simulator. Let's do it. Ah, fuck, I gotta get my splits up here. What am I doing? Am I stupid? Alright, there we go. Fuck. I'm just gonna check to see if everything's okay. I'm live, I guess. Anyways. Sorry, I just had to tell some people I was. Here we go. Maybe just like keep it in the corner somewhere. That is full screen. That is minimizing. Fuck. I gotta turn up my volume. Just a bit though. No one's fucking here. Okay, whew. That's good. Oh wait, that's fucking me, I think. I'm live, people. Sheesh. Sorry, just gotta annoy everyone. Alright, hold on, let me check this ad. Description. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm assuming Jade Cruds is here. Hey. Before I start, I'm just gonna fuck around a little bit. It's fat. Oh. Fuck off. That's good. Is that just me? I think that's me. Shut up! Please. Please tell me that someone's there. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi. I didn't... Woo! Sorry, I didn't see you. So, welcome to how was the thumbnail, by the way? The thumbnail for the stream? And, how's my mic volume? Is it good? Is the game audio good? Please tell me. I want this to be optimal. Alright. Just gotta up it up a bit. How's this? How's that? Yeah, I know, it's a great thumbnail. It's either probably because this is like some stupid microphone, but alright. So lower the game audio a bit. Alright, how about now? Is everything good? Or do I need to do anything else? Is that it? Okay. Fuck. This is... Connor, what are you talking about? A little more and game lower. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Man, this is already a great stream. Me spending like 7 minutes just trying to get people to join. Which I probably... It's good, Josh? Love you too. Alright. Yeah, this is already a great start to a stream. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to give their opinion before I start. Mic? Alright. Is the mic good, though? Oh. Alrighty. And, it's up to you, Connor. Alright. Let's actually get this thing done. Please, for the love of God. Alright. Yes. No, screw you. Well, just so you know, you don't get to watch this, but as soon as I load in, this is when I start. So, you know. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Motherfucker. God damn it. There we go.
Now then, Jenkins Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
Oh man,
I was heading back to the hideout and suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Hey, careful behind him!
The fuck? Come on, man.
Fire at will!
Let's try that again.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
I think I gotta change the difficulty a little bit because I fucking suck at this game. Damn it, fuck, no. God damn it, I suck. Oh, no, I don't want to do that game. No. Alright. Yeah, you know. Oh, fuck, did I even... No, it's not on the game. There we go. So, here. Let's try this again. Ah, man, this is already off to a great start. New game plus, yes. This is probably not the optimal option, but, you know, this is hardly a run. This game is hardly ever speed run, so I guess there aren't really any specific sort of rules. Sorry if I just... Alright.
30 years ago.
30 years ago. In,
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm
quote-unquote
near
Montana
Stinking
here.
Springs.
No, is it? No,
I
it's
threw
New
in
Mexico.
with the kid
Okay.
because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch
Well, let's
dead,
hope this goes well.
let me tell you what happened that day.
Because
I
this
was
already
heading
isn't
back to
going
the
well,
hideout
because I had
when
to change the
suddenly
difficulty, but I think we should
I
be
had
good
this
now.
funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies
the
had
fuck?
surrounded the entire homestead.
Alright. Already off to a fantastic start.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
Yeah, let's try this.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea.
God, I suck at this
It
game.
would be a turkey shoot from up there.
God damn.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your flank!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skills with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
All
And
right.
like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
Also, if you like the second split, probably just put GBJ. Gay baby jail, because
Billy looked at me and said,
You know.
"About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
alright, now here comes the fun.
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us home. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one! Where the hell Garrett get?
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
So far, so good.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but there was pretty clear, even to Billy. And maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Those poor sons of bitches are done for.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? Many would have fled in my prime. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just Joshua.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas now. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn. Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of units.
Yeah, just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Alright.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Alright. Here's why it's called High Noon Simulator. It's not this cutscene, it's the thing after the cutscene. Yeah, it's the thing after it.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Alrighty. Here's why. It's called High Noon Simulator. Here's
And that
why.
you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Alright. Oh, this time for real?
Stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
Alright.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Yep. Alright, let's continue. No.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah,
Alrighty. Here's Gay Baby Jail. Welcome.
it's in
Alright.
riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
I should probably
He was with John
set
Kinney's
my
gang.
key bindings to something
They were
different
sworn
to
enemies of Billy's
help with the
regulators.
splits, but whatever.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway.
Okay.
Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
Alright. Give me the keys to get out of Gay Baby Jail.
My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Cut a man clean in half. Alrighty.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Yeah, I fucking suck at this game. But that's okay. I'll get better at this eventually.
Hell yeah. That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for it. I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past. But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
They're shooting in the
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun. So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters.
Well, where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Oh, hey there.
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him.
Get the women off the street!
Arm yourselves!
How the hell did he get away?
Finally, I found what I was looking for.
Oh, it just needed
The
to load, that's
stables
all.
on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Oh, look at your
I
disgusting
think you better
stomach.
let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Alrighty, welcome. This is really the best part about this game. Really love it. The fact that I can just duel. Ah, crap. Don't expect me to be all great and all. I mean, you disgusting person.
I killed him in a fair fight.
Look, it's McCree.
Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later. Mexico. Until I realized
Alrighty. Yeah.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Shoot that running son of a bitch!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads.
Fuck off, Chrome.
Whatever else. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches?
Well, let me... No, wait, I can't.
Attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder in regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Oh, nice.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunted. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins. I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till King would come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Man, not really good at this. Not really good at this,
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
And if I'm not talking, I'm trying to focus, but it's not working because fun times are to be had.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe camp, but it was just me. One of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
You know. Alrighty. Decent? I don't know. I can't see the chat. Probably because I don't have a second monitor. That's funny. Alright.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Earp's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Killing everybody!
First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brochet.
Yeah. Not going so great, is it?
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted to end it. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was. There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
Hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
I'm so good at this game. I swear.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken it.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be 2 hours. Let's be realistic.
Should have kept his
Whoa!
eyes out.
Whoa there!
Never charged
Whoa there,
anyone for the
partner!
murder of Morgan Earp.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Am I now?
Boy, you are shit out of luck. See, there's it coming. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Well, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. Neither... Okay, here we go.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Oh boy, love it when it happens.
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand. Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Take a shot before he takes a shot.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the cat. You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me? You're going gangsta down.
Oh, hey.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Oh,
I knew you didn't kill Ringo. Location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Ah, man. Oh, boy. Look at that beard.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
Alrighty.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
I would say that's kind of impressive. 0.715 seconds.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized...
Hey.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant.
I hate this level.
And hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Who the hell is that then?
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Oh boy. Where are they shooting me? Where are they shooting me from? Where? Oh, up here. I'm sounding a lot
I knew
like
that
DSP.
dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Ah, boy. I know, I'm such a great speedrunner. I'm so good at, I don't even think this is even.
There were thieves, killers, robbing travelers, and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plumber. Some were just regular folks acting from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. I thought I was some kind of hero. finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Oh boy, I'm so good at this game.
Leave him to me. You're dead.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
I will drop you down a mine shaft.
Oh wow, the voice acting is great. I will drop you down a mine shaft. No, nothing.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, somebody has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Oh wow, I don't think that happened, did it?
There he is.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Ah boy.
Thank you.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube. I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Ah boy. Don't worry.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
That's part of the story. That wasn't intentional.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, way into the mine from the opposite side. It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the
great.
bejesus out of me.
That was hot.
Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, I was determined not to give up, however. That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite a despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
No. This way, huh? Yep.
Okay, now you're really pissing me off.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Didn't see the guy right in front of me. I'm stupid. Shot it way too close to me.
Well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
Why did I think that would work? I'm so good at this game.
The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
I swear I've played this game before in one sitting.
I'm putting you down.
Oh. This boss fight just sucks.
This is gonna hurt! Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it? Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing. I can shoot too! I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Do you think they said cocksucker back in these times? I don't think so. But that's just me.
You just met your man! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! I'm going all medieval on your ass! Why don't you destroy the
Okay.
I'll blow you into next week,
I am so good at this game, I swear. Alright. Yeah, the black tar is gonna get me, dude.
This is gonna hurt! You ain't taking me! You're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Show off! I can shoot too!
Alright, here we go.
Oh, guess you've had enough! No blood money for you today! I'm going all medieval on your ass! You can shoot!
Okay. Sense of death. Fuck you at, boy.
You ain't taking me!
Alrighty. Get the women off the streets.
Catch this, you son of a bitch! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Show off!
Yeah, Javi, this game is actually really fun. Sorry, I'm reading these messages kind of late, but this game is fun, but the AI is just kind of Borderlands 2-ish. In the sense that, you know, you can just walk up to them and just headshot them.
That's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
I thought the Texas Rangers got heart.
Yeah. You know what? Even if the run is dead, I'm just gonna keep going, because why not?
I thought the Texas Rangers got heart.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard bois and collecting the bounty on John Wesley. It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres. The very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and...
Oh boy.
Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Damn it! Shoot that bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. Most of them were wanted as well. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the bull's head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
Stop that sumbitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog.
I am going the complete opposite direction. No, I don't think I am. Fuck off, bro.
I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration. I think I already mentioned that I found Martin in this very saloon.
I don't think any... No, I don't think...
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Even here anymore? I don't think so.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's here.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Yeah, I think it's just me again.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's here.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is...
Yeah, it's just me. Damn it.
He was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high, they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting has started, there was no backing down.
Yeah. I'm all alone.
They saw me before I saw them.
It's just...
They saw me before I saw them.
Sure. It's not worth it anymore.